Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon SoulSilver! So, within the last part, with the little assistance from an event that got us an Arceus, we actually got to witness what it was like to actually get ourselves either Dialga, Palkia, or a Giratina. Or a Giratina. But now, today, now for the next Pokemon that we're actually going to begin for this guy, is actually the Pokemon that can travel through time, Celebi. Now, as you can see, yeah, now Celebi is at level 50, and it is holding a Jaboka or Jaboka orb. I mean, not Jaboka orb, Jaboka berry. Jeez. But anyways, yeah, I'm not exactly sure what that berry does. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does something. But anyways, everyone, yeah, as you see here, yeah, now the Celebi's moves are Leaf Storm, Recover, Nasty Plot, and a Healing Wish. Yeah. Now, let's just say, yeah, now, while this may not be, while this Celebi may not be the bestest Celebi in the world, but this Celebi is definitely needed if I want to show off at this next event. Now, if you recall, back when we went through the Ilex Forest the first time, Now we saw this shrine, and it said something about a very special Pokemon that can actually travel through time. Well, let's see what happens if we actually go to the shrine with Celebi. Oh, yeah, Celebi apparently just jumped, and yep, and look who also shows up. Yep, it's Lyra, and with her, of course. Yeah, once again, despite her many phone calls, her Meryl is still a Meryl. yeah, and she says, yeah, they're saying that people disappear when they tamper with it. Oh, but why did that suddenly just glow? What was that? What that was Celebi activating its powers! And if you guys know how Celebi works at this point, yeah, you obviously know what Celebi just did. What Celebi just did. And if you couldn't tell by this area that we are currently in right now, yeah, we are essentially back at Kanto. Oh yeah, and she says that Ilex Forest has disappeared. Well, not really. Yeah, it really hasn't. That's not it. It's more like we have been transported somewhere else. Yeah, you could definitely say we were transported, but not in the way that you think. Yeah, something is definitely strange, alright. Excuse me. I heard the radio mentioning the date from 3 years ago. When? Is that? Am I looking at Celebi? Why, yes, indeed you are. Yeah, it took you that long to notice. That explains it. Celebi must have caused all this. My grandpa once told me that Celebi can travel through time using its mystic power called time travel. Yep. Celebi must have taken us back in time. Literally. Yep, literally. But anyways, so you may be wondering, now how far back did we actually go back in time? Well, you're about to witness, and especially in terms of what we're about to see. Yeah, look who's over there. Yeah, it is our rival with somebody else who you may or may not recognize. For those of you who have not played or even heard anything remotely related to this franchise. So you're saying dots now? One must acknowledge one's defeat before he can move on. I will go solo for now. Yeah, I wonder where he's going. So that one day I will form a stronger organization. What aspect? What aspect of you was number one? Gathering so many, only to be defeated by a mere child. Putting together the potential of many is how you produce a huge power. That's what an organization is. That's the strength. That's the strength of an organization. I failed. To make the best use of my subordinates' potential. But you shall witness one day the revival of me and my Team Rocket. Yeah, as you can now probably tell, this man is indeed the leader of Team Rocket, Giovanni. So now maybe questioning, why exactly, how in the world does Silver know? Now, how in the world does Silver know Giovanni? And, well, that's because there's actually more to it, because there's actually a more to it than that. Yeah, now you are probably not gonna see that, but thanks to a certain episode, that was a certain episode of a series called Pokemon Generations. This was where it was actually fully confirmed that that our rival in these games is actually the son of the leader. Is actually the son of the leader of Team Rocket. Yeah. Yeah. We did not learn this in the original Gen 2 games. But so with here, now this right here explains a lot more as to why Silver really hated Team Rocket. Really hated Team Rocket. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was essentially because of that. His organization is what ruined Silver's relationship with his father. So yeah. Yeah. And that's why, whenever we saw Silver come across a Team Rocket, that's why he would say, I really hate you. Yeah, and now as for what Lyra just said, yep, this scene here actually took place around 3 years ago. And now Celebi actually takes us, to that very little cave section. Yeah, back when we were at Tojo Falls. Yeah, and now you see why. And now you see why there was now you see why there is now you actually get to see why in the world was there a radio just sitting here. Yeah, that's because Giovanni, after he left, actually stayed in this cave, just so that so that he can wait for the revival of his team. So yeah. So everyone, so everyone, so essentially, so everyone, now essentially, Tojo Falls, was a Giovanni's little hideout. So yeah. I'm on my way to Goldenrod City to answer the call and to join my team. Yeah, the ones that are starting to just come back. Yeah. Are you going to get in my way? Yeah. I think we already are. For 3 years ago, Goldenrod City? Yeah, by this point, you could probably tell that Celebi has now time traveled us to the point where to the point where when Team Rocket actually took over the Goldenrod Tower. So yeah, now we are essentially on another time, at that exact same time period where we actually took down a Team Rocket at the Goldenrod Tower. So yeah. And if you couldn't probably tell by these two encounters, by these two time travels, we have essentially time traveled to where we are here now. But there is, of course, the other me who is currently dealing with a Team Rocket over at the Goldenrod Tower. So yeah, there are essentially two of us in the same world in this time period now. Yeah, let's just hope that does create a time paradox. We will not repeat the failure of 3 years ago. Yeah. Team Rocket will be born again, and I will rule the world. Or more so you think. As we now battle. Yeah, that's right, everyone. Now this event is how you actually get to battle the leader. Yeah, it is the only way that you can actually get to battle the leader of Team Rocket in this game. Yeah, I like that. But it is everyone now. And now as you can see from his Nidoking's level, let's just say that his Pokemon isn't exactly higher than level 50, so if your team is around his level, then you should be good enough. Then honestly, you should be okay with actually defeating him. But anyways, everyone, now for his team, now for his Nidoking, now he has to move focus energy, Fury attack, double kick, and Shadow Claw. And now for his Nidoqueen. Now it has Earth Power, Super Power, Crunch, and Roar. And then for his Kangaskhan, now it has a Dizzy Punch, Sucker Punch, Lyra, and finally Outrage. And then finally, as for his Honchkrow, and get this. This is actually our very first time that we're actually gonna be seeing a friggin' Honchkrow. In this whole game, actually. It took us a friggin' event for us to be able to encounter a friggin' Honchkrow. Honchkrow! Yep, there he is. Our boy Honchkrow. But anyways, everyone. Now as for his Honchkrow, Now it has the moves a Dark Pulse, a Nasty Plot, Swagger, and Shadow Ball. So yeah, if you could not tell, yeah, considering that you start off this battle with the Celebi, yeah, meaning that you're not gonna get much leeway if you actually, yeah, you're not exactly gonna get much leeway if you actually decide to friggin' utilize that Celebi in this battle. Yeah, and considering that the Celebi's only attacking move is Leaf Storm, yeah, meaning that is really not, it is really not going to help all that much. Excuse me again. So yeah, definitely bring a lot more stronger Pokemon if you actually want to actually beat Giovanni here. But anyways, everyone, yeah, now, and I guess I should say this as well. Yeah, now with this battle, now this is actually gonna be the last time that we are ever actually gonna be hearing the Team Rocket battle theme. Yeah, the very last time. Yeah, isn't that odd, huh? Alright, Giovanni, you're done again. How is this possible? The past 3 years have been a waste? I guess. How could a kid like you manage to destroy my dream? A dream of once again. The precious dream of Team Rocket has been little more than an illusion. Oh, you just wait until years later, when we get the revival of Rainbow Rocket. Oh yeah, and apparently if you heard that, apparently Giovanni went into the water. I don't know why he would do that. Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking by jumping into the water like that. But yeah, and now he goes off into the distance. They keep calling him. They keep calling for their boss. I feel sorry. They don't know he's not coming. Do you know? Should you really feel sorry? After this, Ditto, you will defeat him. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, now she starts to realize. Ditto, you're still here. Then who will defeat a Team Rocket? Yeah, like I said, considering that we are dealing with time travel, meaning that we are essentially dealing with a time paradox. Yeah, as you could probably tell by that light, we're gonna be time traveling again. Lyra's definitely had another time traveling for. Yeah, Lyra's definitely had another time traveling. Has had another time travel for I'm sure one day. But thankfully, with this time travel, we actually time travel back into where we actually first started. Traveling through time sure doesn't feel good. Yeah, that's right. And after all that time, yeah, Meryl has been waiting for Lyra. I missed you so much. Yeah, I bet you did. Wait a sec. So we must be back in our own time. Ah, yes, indeed we are. It was all so bizarre. But now we are safely back to our own time, and Team Rocket's terrible design fell through. Oh, we can say, yeah, all is well in the ends well, right? Yeah, apparently not. Yeah, and apparently there was no time paradox. Yeah, despite us traveling to the same place that we were already in. Well, whatever. It sure was an exhausting day, though. I better be going. See you! Although, this is actually gonna be our final time that we're ever gonna be seeing Lyra, so yeah, bye Lyra, yeah, bye Lyra, bye Lyra. Okay everyone, so all that's said and done. Yeah, now we are done with the Celebi event. So yeah, like I said everyone, now we didn't exactly get much out of Silver in the original Gen 2 games. But not only did they give him some good character development here, but we also got to learn more about his past. And of course we got to find out who his father is. Yeah, like I said, yeah, he was indeed. Yes, right, everyone. Yes, right, everyone. Yeah, his father was indeed the leader of Team Rocket. Okay, everyone. Now, everyone. Now, before we end off this video, yeah, I may as well do another grooming thing from Daisy here because, yeah, since I still need to do some more grooming if I want to. Yeah, she obviously needs to do more grooming on my, for my Pokemon, so that I can still try to get Blue's phone number. And speaking of phone numbers, now considering that I'm recording this on a very specific day. Now, if you actually go to the fountain in Celadon City, look who's in front of it. Not only the gym leader of the city, but also Jasmine as well. Yeah. Hi Jasmine. I heard Whitney from Golden Run Gym said you were too plain and should look more fancy. Is that true? Oh yeah, it's right. Now they're actually talking about that Jasmine, actually not only went to Sinnoh, but this is essentially Jasmine actually giving. This is essentially this right here is essentially the inspiration to how Jasmine actually going to travel to Sinnoh. To, of course, not to only give us that gem for waterfall, but to also compete within the Sinnoh contests. So yeah, this is actually some very good lore here. Yeah. Yes. Maybe I can bring myself to enter the contest. How about a fancy light blue outfit? Oh, with a cape over it. What? That's too embarrassing. Oh yeah, you may think it sounds embarrassing, but you just wait until you actually get to wear that in the future. Do you think Claire from Blackthorn is a little embarrassing? I'm just taking notes. Well, I guess you could say that. Oh no! Erika! Erika, that's not what I meant. Yeah, and we don't exactly get to finish off now. While we may have finished off the chat, but we actually have to talk to them properly so that we can actually get her phone number. Oh, yeah, that's right, everyone. And I guess I should point this out is that now you can actually get this conversation between these two. On every Saturday and Sunday, but only between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. And as for what she said here, And then after you get her phone number, then you can call her around Sunday morning, just so you can actually get the rematch. But as everyone, with that said, that is all I'm gonna do for this part. And so thanks part. I'll see you guys next time.